Hey, what's up everyone? We are here with Gavin Russell, who is the European producer on Twisted Metal. So let's get into it. What's going on here in this version, this incarnation of Twisted Metal?
Well, thanks for the introduction. It's very kind of you, sir. Just to give you a small inkling as to what's going on, we're rebooting the franchise. We're reusing the name Twisted Metal as we did with the original PS1 title, and we feel it's time to getting a whole new generation of Twisted Metal players. The game hasn't changed in as much as the playability, but we do have the ability to take advantage of the PlayStation Network. So now you're talking about a 16-player multiplayer game, the ability to play co-op, single player. Basically, we're back. We're back and we're big. Well, basically, we're going to have features such as an all-new game called Nuke, which is a new multiplayer variant on Capture the Flag, where in this particular instance you're going to capture the flag but use it as a missile against the enemy. Now again, those of you who are probably listening or watching this will think, well, what is it? Well, hopefully you're at the show to be able to experience it. If you're not, you're going to see a couple of trailers released over the next couple of weeks which will give you more of an insight into that new gameplay mode.
So let's show off the gameplay, why not?
I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of the Dollface boss battle, and just to give you an indication of the types of vehicles you're going to have available to you in-game. These will be available to differing factions in the game itself. I'm going to select the ever so sweet C2 vehicle. There we go.
It's an oldie but a goodie, right?
It is indeed. And this is literally just an introduction to this particular phase. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but as I said, we are back and we're big. So what you see at this particular point in time is an opening or a segue to the launcher, which we imagine will be used at some point, but one against this bad boy right here. As you said, we've got huge boss battles now. We'll have the extensive single-player component, which will give you a backstory to the Twisted Metal lineage.
So are the control schemes any different than previous Twisted?
Control scheme is anybody who's played the previous Twisted Metal game will be familiar with the controls. We haven't changed too much in order to make sure that the old fans can basically continue to play. Here we go. Can continue playing the game and enjoying themselves as much as they ever did. But as we said, we're trying to getting an all-new generation of players. Those who played the original game are probably guys in their 30s and 40s now. We want their kids to be playing this. I know they're going to hate me for saying that, but...
So families can play this game together, would you say?
Depends on the type of family you got.
So this whole, you can transform into robots. What else can you do here? What kind of vehicles overall can we expect?
I mean, there'll be certain vehicles such as the Talon. This is also a new element in the new Twisted Metal. We didn't have helicopters before. Now we do have one, but obviously every vehicle you pick has its pro and con. Picking the helicopter in this particular instance is great for mobility, but every homing missile in the game will be able to take you out. So again, feel free to choose these vehicles, but it depends on your playing style. Oh, I'm sorry. The game's due out in the US October 4th and in Europe the 5th of October.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
No problem, sir. Thanks for your time. All right.
So the game comes out on Valentine's Day. Do you think this is a game people should get for their significant others?
I do, but that's kind of my own kind of top secret plan that I will share with Games Radar only, if you want to hear.
Got exclusive, all right.
Yeah, so my thinking is, we've talked a lot about the online, which I think is great. I'm real proud of it, proud of the team. But the same couch 2, 3, 4 player split screen is just as robust. We're super proud of it. We love split screen local gaming. And my thinking is that we get, Valentine's together. They play Twisted, they go to dinner, they come home, they play Strip Twisted or whatever. It leads to some sex, leads to some babies. And we basically begin the creation of the Twisted Metal Nation, which is sort of what is going to sort of take over and sort of dominate the world in the next, well, probably 18 to 25 years. And that's kind of why we really made this game. Is it's kind of the first shot in a revolution to sort of take over. But that's just us. That's you and me. That's your audience. Don't let anybody know that.
All right, everyone, you heard it here first. David Jaffe wants you to buy Twisted Metal for your boyfriend or girlfriend and then have sex with them, which we can't really disagree with. So thank you very much. And populate the world. Right. The Twisted Metal Nation. Name at least one of them Sweet Tooth.